The storyteller, Edward Norton, is an auto organization worker who goes to mishap destinations to perform item review cost evaluations. His responsibility is to evaluate in the event that the expense of review for the vehicles would be higher or lower than the expense of payouts on claims against item disappointment in the field. This concludes whether a review is started. His condo is a notice for the IKEA inventory. His PCP will not compose a solution for his sleep deprivation. He wasn't ready to rest for a very long time, and on second thought proposes that he visit a care group for testicular disease casualties to see the value in genuine misery. By going to the gathering, the storyteller feels upset at the state of these doomed individuals and separates. He meets Robert W. Paulson, meet Portion, who cries unendingly and embraces the storyteller for constant reassurance. The storyteller additionally cried and sways arms. He is then ready to rest sufficiently and thus fakes more illnesses so he can go to other care groups to deliver his repressed feelings and get a decent cry which assists him with dozing. The storyteller's standard is upset when he starts to see another sham, Marla vocalist, Helena Bonham Carter, at similar gatherings and his sleeping disorder returns. The storyteller realized that Marla had no illnesses and was presumably going to the care group gatherings for similar reasons as him. The storyteller couldn't cry as he felt that his untruth was gotten. He sets up for them to go to various meetings to recapture his capacity to rest and, under particular conditions, to trade contact data, to which he hesitantly concurs. During a trip for an excursion for work, the storyteller meets Tyler Durden, Brad Pitt, who was a cleanser sales rep. Tyler says that one can make a wide range of hazardous things by utilizing basic family things. The storyteller gets back to find his condo has been obliterated by a blast, which is surveyed to be a potential gas spill. The storyteller calls Marla, however, doesn't address her, and afterward calls Tyler as he had his telephone number from the flight. He calls Tyler and meets him at a bar. Tyler consents to allow the storyteller to remain at his home depending on the prerequisite that the storyteller hits him. The storyteller consents and the two wind up partaking in a clenched hand battle outside the bar. Tyler functions as a night shift projectionist at a cinema, grafts single shots of obscene movies into customary family films being screened at the theater. He likewise fills in as a server at the Pressman Inn, where he pees into the soup and performs other savage follow-ups on food things served to rich clients. The storyteller moves into Tyler's rundown house. The windows were blocked, the steps were going to fall and there was no lock on the front entryway, and the two revisit the bar, where they have one more battle in the parking garage. Subsequent to drawing in a group, they lay out a battle club in the bar's storm cellar. The guidelines of the battle club incorporate stuff like never discuss battle club, no shirt, no shoes. A battle happens however long it needs to, simply two to a battle, each battle in turn. In the event that you are new to battle club you need to battle, etc. Marla contacts the storyteller at his new telephone number and needs to know why he hasn't been going to his care groups. The storyteller says that he viewed it as another one. That evening the storyteller has a fantasy about engaging in sexual relations with Marla. However, at that point he finds Marla in the house, who just engaged in sexual relations with Tyler. The storyteller does not know how Marla arrived and that befuddles her, and she leaves while throwing a mini tantrum. Turns out Marla had gone too far with Xanax. She was saved by Tyler. The storyteller had overlooked the telephone while Marla was talking and Tyler got it and went to her room, and the two set out upon a sexual relationship. Tyler makes the storyteller guarantee never to discuss him with Marla. Under Tyler's administration, the battle club becomes task disorder, which commits progressively disastrous demonstrations against entrepreneur defacing in the city. The battle clubs become an organization for another underground association, Task Commotion, and the storyteller is avoided with regard to Tyler's exercises with the venture. After a contention, Tyler vanishes from the storyteller's life, and when an individual from Venture Pandemonium kicks the bucket on a mission, the storyteller endeavors to close down the task. Following Tyler's means, he goes around the country to find that battle clubs have been begun in each significant city, where one of the members recognizes the storyteller as Tyler Durden. A call to Marla affirms his character and he understands that Tyler is the changed self-image of his own split character. Tyler shows up before him and makes sense of that. He controls the storyteller's body at whatever point he is sleeping, and addresses the storyteller's basest urges. He is in great shape, emphatic, forceful, has areas of strength for an ability, and is free in every one of the ways the storyteller isn't. The storyteller, defeated with the revelation, swoons in Tyler. The storyteller stirs to find Tyler has settled on a few telephone decisions during his power outage and follows his arrangements to the Midtown-based camp of a few significant MasterCard organizations, which Tyler means to obliterate to injure the monetary organizations. Tyler and the Teardowns crew of Venture Disorder had wrapped the establishment sections of 12 structures with impacting gelatin, neglecting to assist with the police, large numbers of whom are individuals from undertaking disorder. The storyteller endeavors to incapacitate the explosives in the storm cellar of one of the structures. He is defied by Tyler, thumped oblivious after an extensive battle, and taken to the upper floor of one more structure to observe the looming obliteration. The storyteller, held by Tyler at gunpoint, understands that, in having a similar body with Tyler, he is the person who is really holding the weapon. He fires it into his mouth, shooting through the cheek without committing suicide. The deception of Tyler implodes with a leaf twisted to the rear of his head. Soon after, individuals from Venture Disorder bring a grabbed Marla to the storyteller and let them be. The bombs explode and, clasping hands, the two observe the annihilation of the whole monetary city block through the windows. Don't forget to subscribe for more movies, and pause like for support me, and thank you for your watching.